Welcome back, Backpack Battlers, to the Road to GM, the series where we are randoming our way to the highest rank in the game, and today we have an adventure game. You can see with adventure, currently we are gold 88. We get in the first shop and we see a broom. Excellent for cleaning up the competition. Now you might say, cruel, there's a wooden sword. Right there, why don't you pick that? And the answer's in the top left of our bag, that mana orb. We can combine that with our broom to make a magic staff turn 2, which is pretty strong. We also have this on sale pan in the shop. If we decide to, we could go shovel as well. And that's kind of the choice we're weighing right now. Do we want to go magic staff or do we want to go shovel? Magic staff, it uses mana. And the only thing that we have right now that's generating mana is our mana orb, which we're going to combine. So we won't have the mana orb because it gets used in the craft. As we think about it, we buy a rock, send a reroll, and the answer is right there in the shop for us. Magic wand will generate us some mana for our magic staff to use. So we sell the pan, which we bought on sale, so it costs us nothing to do this, and we buy the magic wand. Ultimately think this is the right play. Magic staff has more upgrade options than shovel. But this is all stuff we have to think about if we want to get to GM. Everything looks good, so we send into the first battle phase. And we're up against the Mage Pherina. Broom on broom violence. It's very close. We're ahead on buffs, but the puzzle box is making that broom of hers trigger much faster than ours, along with the whetstone, which is making it hit harder than ours as well. And in the end, we take a loss. We enter shop 2, and the adventure-specific bag, the bag of giving, spends all our gold, uses it to generate all these random items down here. We go over our haul. We like the gems. We're going to toss that in our newly completed magic staff. We end up liquidating the corrupt crystal along with the armor pot. Both are good items, but they have their place in late game. Early game, I feel like they're not going to get as much value. So we sell them, buy some space, buy a mushroom, and we send it to the next battle phase. And we're up against the adventure friededenhütten. Took me like 10 takes to say that. Probably still even saying it wrong. But we get to see our magic staff at work. You can see it's just chunking. Magic wand is generating mana, and then the magic staff, we go ahead and use that up and just boom, it just chunks him right down. His short bow is no match. We have enough sustain to outlast, and we take him out. Get our first victory of the game. Turbo Shelly! Giving Bag is very generous with us this shop. Last episode we cemented this channel's love for Shelly, and by extension, Turbo Shelly. So we throw Turbo Shelly on the board, and now we have the choice of skills. Immediately we are drawn to level up. Every 5 seconds it's going to give us 10 maximum health, 1 stamina, 1 mana, and 1 luck. You know that our staff uses mana, so that extra mana regeneration is going to be huge for us. Let's see how it all works together. We send into the battle phase and get paired up against the adventure Conchobair. They've got a shovel axe build with Fortuna's Kiss double banana kicker. We get very low, but Shelly saves us.
The Historic Coin Mint is making available this rare commemorative coin, paying tribute to the
Shop 4 spits out a cat spirit companion, and this kind of cements our mage direction that we're going with this build. Bit of a pain in the ass to fit on the board, but ultimately worth it. It's going to give our magic staff crit, which we love. It's also going to use some mana, so we'll have to keep an eye out for other mana generators as well. We pick up the twine as a hedge, just in case we need to make any adventure items that require it down the road. As you get deeper in the game, the shop adds rarer and rarer items. The consequence is that these common items are shown less and less. So if you see them, sometimes it's a good idea to pick them up early. Sending into battle, we get paired up against Indrisk the Reaper. They've got an investment build. They are going the juiced hero sword with a mana orb to boot, but we just lay the hammer down on them. Our build is firing on all cylinders, and it feels good. Shop 5 spits out an elephant rune. So not only will we be critting, we will be stunning as well. And second Shelly, we roll for some space. We miss, and we throw Shelly on in place of our gloves of haste. We enter into battle and get faced up against the Ranger TurboArne. They got a double hero sword with a whole lot of rocks going steel goobert. They're whittling us down, but our Shellys come in clutch, get us back to full health. Their goobert is giving them quite a bit of sustain, but our buffs are giving us scaling, and eventually we're able to chunk them down, and we are able to secure the victory. And holy bags, the giving bag pops out 3 puzzle piece bags, just what the doctor ordered. And Shop 6 is actually pretty interesting. I was drawn to the Pyromancer badge, but what ended up drawing my eye was the on sale frog, with ideas of combining it with the mushroom that we're not getting much value out of. They've been buffing Poison Frog a ton. I've never built it before, so I say now's as good a time as any. Basically, if we're using buffs, it serves as another mana battery for us. And if we're gaining buffs, it gives us max HP, so a little more sustain, which is everything we're looking for. Into battle versus vellreznoff. They've got a chain whip, so they're going to be taking off a bunch of our buffs. And oh, they pop us right before our Shellys can go off. We take our second loss of the game. We're going to solve this in the only way I know how. More power. And the giving sack gives us just that in the form of Nullblade. Now we have a bit of a puzzle. We want to get the items that are using buffs inside this lightning sack. So our cat is using buffs, our magic staff is using buffs, and Nullblade is using buffs. 2 out of 3. Good enough, so we send. And we get paired up against the Pyromancer, AlicionThor, and they have a whole lot of flames. We get dangerously low, but our heals come in just in time to save us, and we clutch out a win. 5 wins, 2 losses. We enter into Shop 8 with the opportunity to pick a subclass. No clue why I emphasized the word class so hard there, but I did. Spell Scroll Ice Block gives us the opportunity to make a Frozen Mirror, so we'll take it because why not? Frozen Mirror is pretty dope. And we're liking Merchant here. It gives us mana, it gives us regen, it makes things trigger faster. We got some big Merchant energy going on right here, and we'll roll with it. We math it all out, so our Shellys is triggering faster, our Nullblade is triggering faster, and once everything looks good, we send to the battle phase. And we're up against the mage, Jeppez. We're stunning him, we're slapping him, and oh, the crits are coming in, and he can't hold up a quick victory. Shop 9 pops out a Chef-RAT and an Acorn Collar. Both are huge for our build. We plug in the Acorn Collar, and we have a choice if we want to upgrade our staff or not. Basically what Critwood's staff does, and they just buffed it last patch, it makes everything, it uses some mana and makes everything crit seconds. And we kind of look at our weapons and how fast they attack, and I don't think we'd get enough value out of it. I feel like in order to get value out of Critwood's staff, you got to have a ton of weapons, and they all got to be hitting hard to make use of that crit window. Our weapons are kind of too slow to make use of it, so we decide to hold off on combining. With that choice made, we head into battle, and we get faced up against Princess Nowi, cat smiley face. It's a bloodbath, it's a slaughter, crits to the dome, 40, 40, 54, and we clutch out a victory. Very tempted by this THORNBLOOM, if only to make up for that one game where we never got the stamina potion for it. But saner heads prevail, and we sell it in order to buy a skill. We go with enchanted weapons here. That gives the effect of our weapons a 20% chance to repeat, which is really strong. We also hit on a cupcake, so we will be using that cupcake to make a cupcake staff. Yay! I'm actually pretty stoked on this. I never go staffs, so it's cool to have the opportunity to make some last second changes to get the cold mirror on our board, and once we're happy with everything, we send to battle. And we get paired up against the Russian adventurer FET. They're slapping, they got a mana thirst, but we are slapping right back. A ton of damage. They're in Berserker Rage, but huge crits, and we take them out. And not a whole lot happening in Shop 11. We get the badge for our pets, so we throw it on our cat. Throw a nice reroll, and we reserve a Divine Potion and then send it to the next battle. First battle with the Cupcake staff, let's see how it handles. We're up against Simius, the ranger with Steel Goobert Flame Whip, but our build is just working too well for him to handle, and we clutch out another victory. Shop 12 pops out eggs, caliber, and another puzzle bag of energy, which is cool. We don't have much use for the Excalibur, but we can use the puzzle bag, so we get to work putting it on our board. We snag up the Divine Potion as well. We'll put that under our Turbo Shelly for a nice little added benefits. Going to prevent a ton of debuffs on us, which is awesome. Gloves of Haste on our Chef-RATardee and Turbo Shelly, and once that looks good, we send into battle. Faced against the Pyromancer, rock on! They have a ton of heat here. We'll see they got the upgraded Burning Blade along with a Vamp Goob. Close battle, but we clutch it out in the end. I learned from my mistakes from the last 2 runs, and we actually enter survival mode this time, thank God. And what the hell does Shop 13 pop out for us but a huge ass ice dragon? We do everything in our power to fit it on the board because it's cool, and why not? It also gave us a Tiger Rune, which is pretty awesome. We throw that in our Nullblade and send to the battle phase. Pitted up against the Mage, Helmfried. They're going a kind of ice water bender build, but the stuns and the crit are too much for him, and Helmfried has fallen. 11 wins, 2 losses, 5 more rounds to go. Shop 14 pops out a Daggerang for us. We actually haven't honked once this game, so stamina is not a non-issue, which has been amazing. I think that's a first. So we have more than enough room to incorporate this Daggerang within our build. It's going to steal some more buffs for us, which is awesome. Just have to rebalance the scale, make sure we're getting maximum benefit. Nice. Buy a little armor pouch from the shop, and once we're happy with everything, we send into the battle phase. We get paired up against the Berserker SJL. Huge double axe wielding right in our face. We're both popping off. He's going into Berserker Rage, but the crits are too much. SJL has fallen. 4 more rounds to go. Another puzzle bag pops out for us. We just throw it right in the top corner. We throw our Gloves of Power on the cat, on the Daggerang, and with that all taken care of, we send to battle. And we're up against the Pyromancer Decepted. They're stunning us, we're stunning them. We're both ramping up. Who has the better build? Some huge crits swing it our way, and we clutch out a victory against Decepted. 3 more rounds to go, and what does Shop 16 pop out for us but another dragon? We YOLO them on the board, and we send into the next battle phase. And who do we get paired up against but the adventurer AllascaYoung? Some weird alternative spelling of the United States state, Alaska. They're not even able to scratch us, though. We clutch out another win. 2 more rounds to survive. A fanny pack, an armor badge pops out, along with a flawless amethyst. Usually better in armor, but we have no armor because we're all offense. This build is all gas, baby, and it's working for us. Let's see how Super Lask the Ranger holds up against the Assault. The Cupcake Staff Nullblade Wombo combo proves too powerful for Super Lask, and he has fallen. 1 more round to go. A Manathirst pops out from the Giving Sack, which I'm really tempted by, but we have a good thing going. I decide not to mess with it, so we sell the Manathirst, buy a Stam Sack from the shop, and we send into the last battle of the run. And we're paired up against the Pyromancer Phu Mo. Huge invulnerability out here at the start. We're slapping, he's dealing a ton of damage to us, and we're critting right back. We're getting right back in this. It's neck and neck, and we lose 10 HP left on Phu. But we lose the last battle of the run. Still snag a huge 29 MMR. Boosts us all the way up to Platinum. Thank you guys for watching. As always, it's a pleasure having you guys along for the ride. And until next time.